This bizarre sight went viral on social media, sparking debates everywhere. Many believe it must be man-made. Surely, it can't be real. Could it be a monkey or some other animal? Now, imagine coming home late at night and stumbling upon something like this. Just the thought is enough to send chills down your spine. What do you think it could be? Drop your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with your friends on social media. It's a mystery worth spreading.
It was at her own funeral service that this happened. The woman's eyes are visibly open, and this is terrifying. The onlookers stay calm and try to lift the lid to get to her. In the split second, her eyes are closed again. This was beyond creepy and the kind of video that sends a deep chill down your spine when you see it. How do we begin to make sense out of this? Security cameras at her job captured the woman walking, and in the next moment something unexpected happens. Her hair gets very violently tugged. The pull was so strong that we see her react to it. She turns her head and moves to the side, stopping to look around and figure out what just happened. Some say that animals are aware of other things that humans can't perceive. This video might prove that to be true. In the short clip, we see a couple of dogs notice something hovering above the ground and moving off into the distance. They give it their full attention and seem to be captivated by it, barking and not letting it alone. We don't know what that was. It is strange.
The villagers believed it was the work of a local witch, though skeptics argued it could be explained by the wind or other natural phenomena. Whatever the cause, the video stirred fear and speculation throughout the area. Chupacabra sighting: a group exploring the wilderness caught something strange on camera, a dark-toned creature rummaging through some bushes. The footage doesn't show the creature's face, but its body looks unlike any known animal. Some believe the creature is the infamous Chupacabra, a legendary beast known for terrorizing livestock. The video remains open to interpretation, but many are convinced they witnessed something beyond the ordinary. What do you think?
Lo que nos pasó en un día de ensayo a las 3 a.m.
A rock band went to rehearse at a house at dawn, and due to a terrifying situation, they went viral. When they entered the house, they went to one of the rooms and one of the pieces of furniture started to move on its own. Immediately, the drawer of the cabinet began to open and close by itself and violently. The musicians were surprised by what was happening and decided to film the sequence.
Like y comenta para la parte 2. Lo que nos pasó en un día de ensayo a las 3 a.m.
A ver, ábrele. Ciérrale.
Finally, a paranormal video with good quality, commented one user. Everyone can configure their closet as they wish, joked another follower. There was no shortage of laughter, said another TikToker. I need to get opinions on this one. Please tell me in the comments below.
A ver, ábrele.
Terrifying, the ghost of a child surprised a young man while he was filming his house at night. The user turned on the flash on his cell phone and got an unpleasant surprise. The worst thing is that 2 other children appeared behind him, a follower warned. He had heard strange noises, and when he took out his cell phone, he got the scare of his life. The video went viral on TikTok. In the filming, you can see the young man from the bed while pointing the camera towards the dining room. When he turned on the flash, he discovered something terrifying. At that moment, the entity looked at the camera and disappeared a few seconds later, while the TikToker focused on it in the darkness. The user decided to upload the video to the social network and received hundreds of comments about it. Real or fake? Alleged ghost girl caught. Through social media, various users began to spread a video that shows how a girl of approximately 5 years old, dressed in a white shirt and pants, is walking on a street. Although the shot seems normal, little by little the girl begins to disappear, so users have begun to point out that it is a ghost. This strange incident generated great intrigue among users, who debate whether it is paranormal activity, a mechanical failure, or an artificial intelligence. The disappearance of the minor begins with her head. Seconds later, half of her body vanishes. Although at one point the girl reappears in the shot, moments later, she ends up disappearing completely. Alleged ghost woman recorded traveling as co-pilot in a trailer. Did the dead woman get on top of him? A video of a supposed ghost woman traveling in the passenger seat of a trailer is circulating on social media, without the driver of the vehicle noticing her presence. A security camera captured a ghost woman in an old-fashioned dress with a terrifying face sitting next to the driver of a trailer. Initially, this video was shared on a WhatsApp group of truckers from Monterey, and recently, it made the jump to sites like X, formerly Twitter, and Facebook. So far, there is no further information that can help solve this mystery. It is not yet known whether the video is authentic or edited to go viral on social media. Some people say that the alleged ghost woman looks like a man in a dress, so it may be a person in disguise. On the other hand, believers in the paranormal mention that this story reminds them of the legend of the dead woman of Saltillo, a specter in a white dress that appears to drivers who travel on this road during the early morning.
Ropa como esto salió de ahí de Marinela, Monterrey, de una línea que se llama Star. La verdad no sé para dónde iba, pero dicen que hay video, nada más que me lo manden, ahí se lo mando. Así que, bueno, dicen que fue como a las 2 o 3 de la mañana, que no le creían, que pensaban que el vato andaba bien drogado porque se salió en una recta, hasta que checaron la cámara y ya se dieron cuenta que se le había subido la señora muertita, que traía ropa como de los años 80 y sí, en la foto se le mira.
Is she a ghost? Girl walks alone on the street and disappears in front of security camera. A security camera captured what appears to be the sudden disappearance of a girl as she walked alone through the streets at night. The little girl, who appears to be between 5 and 7 years old, is wearing a white shirt with white pants. She has a shoulder-length haircut and is not paying attention to her surroundings. This event sparked a wave of theories and debates on social media. Some users claim that it was a setup or a technical problem with the camera, while others suggest that it could be a paranormal manifestation. Comments on posts about the video range from skepticism to claims that the girl could be a ghost. Despite various theories, no explanation has been found for the disappearance of the girl in the video. So far, local authorities have not issued any official statement on the matter. Meanwhile, residents of the neighborhood where the video was captured are still searching for answers and cautiously watching the streets at night. What do you think? Is it real or fake? A video of a supposed ghost roaming a street. The alleged paranormal case occurred in the Rio del Valle neighborhood, in the municipality of Santa Catarina in Brazil. A security camera captured what appears to be a man walking down the street at night. Nothing strange so far. The video becomes macabre when the subject becomes transparent while walking. For this reason, many believe that it is a ghost. Although some people believe that this video is evidence of the presence of beings from beyond among us, there are also skeptics who doubt its veracity. One of the details that stands out the most is that the supposed ghost has legs, something rarely seen in this type of cases.
Ahí ya no se ve.
Appears according to witness Mariana Ramos. The person who shared the video explains that her father went to the inn of a convent and sent them a video. Everything is normal up to this point. You can see the parishioners singing inside the church, but one of them stands out above the rest. It is a strange being, extremely pale, hairless, and dressed entirely in white. Mariana says in the video description that it was not human. Despite this, however, everyone continues to participate, as if nothing strange were happening. Some skeptics commented that the stranger could be a person wearing glasses, but the poor camera quality makes it look strange. Other TikTok users have mentioned that it is a mask used by burn victims. One individual added with a touch of humor that one can no longer go to inns without clothes because they immediately start calling you a ghost or something similar. On the other hand, Mariana responded to one of her followers that after the posada, they checked the security cameras and realized that it was the sacristan of the temple, who died some time ago. Is this strange being a true paranormal case? Or is it just a montage to go viral on social media? The truth is out there. Alleged ghost captured at the Central Hospital. The footage, taken inside the hospital, shows a shadow moving in the background of the patient area. This shadow has no defined shape, which is why many people believe it is a ghost. The Central Hospital of the state of Chihuahua was opened 2 centuries ago, in 1899, under the name of Porfirio Diaz Hospital. For more than 120 years, several patients have died here, and perhaps the ghost of some of them is still present. According to legend, a nurse, dressed impeccably in white, appears at night and approaches the sick to cure them. The next day, the recovered patient asks the doctors for a nurse in white, and they reply that no such woman works in the hospital. It moved and I don't see anyone. Paranormal events torment doctors at another hospital. Gerardo Patlin, who recorded the footage, commented that this is not the first time that paranormal events have occurred, since, in the new hospital, doctors and patients are tormented by the ghosts of a child and an adult who pull the sheets off the patients and even touch the doctors. Gerardo Patlin also said that medical personnel have to deal with this type of paranormal events, which is why they are asking the Bishop of Tabasco, Gerardo de Jesus Rojas, to intervene and come to bless the hospital.
Compañeros, hago este video porque estaba escuchando ruidos aquí atrás. Son las 3:25 de la mañana. No veo nada. Miren. Miren. Acaban de ver eso. Se acaba de caer un bote. Se está moviendo esto. No veo nada. No hay nadie por acá. No hay nadie por acá. A la una. Se movió esto, ahorita que venía caminando por acá, no veo a nadie. Miren, 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 miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí. Compañeros, hago este video porque estaba escuchando ruidos aquí atrás. Son las 3:25 de la mañana. No veo nada. Miren. Miren. Acaban de ver eso. Se acaba de caer un bote. Se está moviendo esto. Se movió esto, ahorita que venía caminando por acá, no veo a nadie. Miren, miren, miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí.
Mysterious ghost of a child appears in a cemetery. Although the video recording lasts only 5 seconds, in a small hole in the wall, you can see the face of a child peeking out as a bricklayer refurbishes one of the graves in the place. In the images that were published on the TikTok account with the caption, "What a scare we got," and that have more than 240,000 likes, the face of a child can barely be made out in the hole in the wall, as another of the bricklayers walks by the place. However, as is often the case with this type of horror video, commenters online questioned the veracity of it actually being a paranormal experience, as some questioned whether the site was actually approached. In a quiet neighborhood, he heard strange sounds echoing from an abandoned house, rumored to be haunted. He aimed his camera at one of its dusty windows, hoping to capture the mystery, and ended up with the fright of his life.
Uy, ahí está, ahí está.
No.
Ahí está, mira. Ahí está, mira.
Hola, hola.
Cochino
Hola, mocha la cara, muéchala, échala.
Yo lo vi.
Hace una semana los vecinos que se encontraban aquí
Clarita.
desalojaron este
Alumbra,
domicilio.
Clarita.
Ellos manifestaron que alguien se
Hermano,
encontraba
Clarita.
dentro de esta. Escuchamos
Clara la
sonidos
mano.
y fuimos a
Muy
investigar
clara la
y
mano.
nos encontramos con esto.
Mira, ahí está la mano, ahí está la mano. No, ya que ahí.
Pero no hay alguien, no hay nadie. Pues,
Mira,
nadie.
tranquilo. Pero si quiero grabar, no. Mira, te dejo que. Sí, somos los buenos. Oye, si movimos. Aníbal, movimos todo, ¿no?
O sea, yo le pego unos palos a la cama, pero no moví.
No, hermano, de mujer.
¿No?
De hombre.
¿De hombre?
Sí.
Pero ¿cómo si me subí?
Era mujer, las cejas, las
No.
The previous occupants had fled, claiming an unsettling presence had driven them out. Under his username at Tonuwu, Christian shared the chilling experience he recorded just days prior. He explained that a family across the street abandoned the house, insisting someone was inside. Driven by curiosity, Christian decided to investigate, with others following cautiously behind. We went inside and there was no one, or so we thought, he narrated over the footage. But when his flashlight caught movement in a distant room, a shadowy, human-like figure emerged from the darkness. Show yourself! Show yourself! Someone behind the camera urged. Christian later described his terrifying discovery.
Pero ¿cómo si me subí?
Era mujer, las cejas, las
No.
Era nítido.
Muecha la mano, vos. Muecha la mano, hombre.
Yo me hago los pacos.
Yo se la podéis llamar por... ¿Podéis llamar los
¿Los
pocos?
podéis llamar, por mano? Si
Yo
les
me
tenéis
los
los videos, les tenéis los videos.
Sí, vos, si tenemos los videos.
No lo llamo.
No, que tienen que venir, pues, weón. Tienen que hacer una investigación, pues te toca...
Habíamos entrado y no había nadie.
Mira, ahí está, en la esquina. Mira,
¿Dónde?
esquina.
No, si no está.
Yo lo mando marcado. Sí.
Que me muestra, otra vez.
Muéstrate, a ver. Dile valiente, muéstrate, dale, a ver. Muéstrate, dale, a ver. Dale con tu juego, dale.
Bueno, Dios se fue tratando.
Oh, conchito madre, weón. Justo miré para arriba y la caché estaba con la pura frente. Y le hablé al Nico y se asoma completa, weón.
Pero se ve como una sombra así, así transparente. Uy, ahí está.
No.
Ahí está, mira. Ahí está, mira. Hola. Conchito madre. Hola, mocha la cara, muéchala.
Si yo lo vi,
Oh, conchito madre.
lo vi del lado de acá.
Hermano, se asomó la cara, hermano, y la mano.
Mira, ahí está, mira.
Eso,
Ahí está, mira.
muéchate, eso es.
Alúmbrale de aquí, verga.
¿La viste?
¿Le viste, hermano? Mira.
Muéstrate. Uy, ahí está.
No.
Ahí está, mira. Ahí está, mira. Hola. Conchito madre. Hola, mocha la cara, muéchala.
Si yo lo vi,
Oh, conchito madre.
lo vi del lado de acá.
Hermano, se asomó la cara, hermano, y la mano.
Mira, ahí está, mira.
Eso,
Ahí está, mira.
muéchate, eso es.
Alúmbrale de aquí, verga.
¿La viste?
¿Le viste, hermano? Mira.
Muéstrate.
One evening, a young woman, under the username at WinMcPix, faced a terrifying disturbance at home. As she was preparing for bed, strange noises came from her backyard, drawing her toward the glass door. To her horror, two pale hands appeared, knocking frantically as though something or someone was desperate to get in. Heart-pounding, she filmed the unnerving scene for her followers. "Go away now!" she yelled at the apparition, but it didn't stop. Her dog barked furiously at the door, adding to the commotion, but nothing made the figure vanish. Summoning her courage, she opened the door and stepped outside, but the yard was eerily empty. Once back inside, she said, "I don't know what I saw." As soon as the lights went out, the knocking returned, haunting her until morning. When dawn broke, the eerie taps continued, a constant reminder that perhaps the ghost hadn't left.
I'm here. I guarantee it's going to keep on. It'll do it again. Leave. Stop. You gotta go. Shh, 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 shh. Calm down. What are you? Stop. Charlie, come on. I don't even know how to explain what I'm seeing. Holy hell. No, this is crazy. Did you hear this last night? Oh, yeah. It was going last night. Now, did you... Charlie, come here. I guarantee it's going to keep on. It'll do it again.
On a recent episode of DSAF OXX, a supernatural surprise left viewers of the reality show buzzing with theories. During episode 54, as contestant Caroline moved off camera, a female figure appeared in the background. The inexplicable presence on screen immediately stirred fans online, speculating whether it was a spirit haunting the beta house or an eerie trick of the light.
Ropa, así que vengan por favor y miremos. Limpieza profunda para nuestras prendas. Dejen de...
In a separate story, a young man shared a video of a spine-chilling experience while house-sitting for his friend in Santiago. Going by the username at Crixelise, he posted about a night he would never forget. The young man who knew his friend kept a piano. Initially dismissed the faint melody drifting through the empty rooms as nothing but the friend's cat. But as he approached the piano, he saw no one playing, though the keys moved as if touched by invisible hands. Shaking, he whispered, "I don't know what to do to convince them. No one will believe this if I don't show them." After capturing the incident, he hid in the kitchen, recounting the event online. Followers reacted quickly, some urging him to bless the house, others suggesting he light a white candle weekly to bring peace. When he aimed the camera at the piano again, he saw the keys still pressing down one by one. His video, now viral, has received 138,000 views and thousands of comments from those captivated by his chilling experience.
Increíble. ¿Ustedes qué opinan?
Está sonando el piano solo, ya está sonando el piano solo. Pensé que era un gato. El otro día el Santiago se olvidó la... Uy, se me quema esto. El otro día el Santiago se olvidó la tapa del piano abierta y yo pensé que era uno de los gatos. Acabo de ir a ver y no... No puedo creer, gente, no sé qué hacer. Encima me tengo que ir hacia acá para que ustedes lo vean, para que lo comprueben, porque si no, no me van a creer. No, yo no sé más qué hacer, gente, le juro que la concha de su madre, no sé más qué hacer. No puedo creer, gente, no sé qué hacer. Encima me tengo que ir hacia acá para que ustedes lo vean, para que lo comprueben, porque si no, no me van a creer. Yo no sé más qué hacer, gente, le juro que la concha de su madre, no sé más qué hacer.
A young woman working late one evening experienced a paranormal shock at her workplace that was captured on camera. After closing up, she received an alert on her phone. Someone or something was in the kitchen. Under her username, at Alejandra Delgado E3, she shared her encounter. In the footage, a white light appears, darting through the room before pausing as if searching for something. Viewers were spellbound, and many debated what she had captured. Some doubted her, suggesting it was just a cobweb, while others claimed it was a spirit with unfinished business. "It happened where I work too," commented another user. Alejandra's clip, though brief, left viewers wondering just what had activated the alarm and moved beneath the kitchen lights. The Smiling Woman is a notorious legend of Metro Line 1, a figure whose ghostly presence has haunted night commuters for years. Witnesses describe her as wearing a long skirt that hides her feet, lending the appearance of her floating through the subway cars. She has a chilling, unnatural smile and piercing eyes that make onlookers turn away, hoping never to cross paths with her again. Her image has left an indelible mark on the city's ghost stories, a phantom with no reports of physical aggression, but whose unsettling presence lingers in the minds of those who see her. Train operators and passengers alike have reported fleeting visions of young spectral figures vanishing into the tunnels, only to leave behind an air of dread and unanswered calls for help. Despite the lack of tangible proof, the sightings continue, deepening the mystery surrounding the spectral figures of Line 1. Paranormal incidents captured on camera, a collection of eerie encounters. A haunting on the construction site. In a bone-chilling encounter on a construction site, a bricklayer claims to have captured a ghostly presence lurking among half-finished walls and empty stairwells. As he recorded, doors swung open and slammed shut without explanation, accompanied by strange, echoing noises.
Y nada, lo quería grabar, qué sé yo, estoy podrido, la concha de la lora. Digo, en linterna, no sé para qué mierda la Dios.
On his third encounter, he decided to capture the phenomenon, and his video reveals a shadow slipping past, a ghostly form apparently unseen yet disturbingly close. His footage, showing isolated banging doors with no visible cause, has left viewers convinced there's more to this worksite than meets the eye.
Bueno, ya son como las 11 de la noche y la tercera vez que estoy escuchando este ruido de mierda. No sé qué está pasando, pero lo quiero grabar ahora para que después me crea la gente, porque esto nunca me pasó y nada, lo quería grabar, qué sé yo, estoy podrido, la concha de la lora. Digo, en linterna, no sé para qué mierda la Dios. Puta que te parió. La puta que te parió. Concha de la lora. La concha de la lora. Pero ¿cómo mierda puede ser que no haya nada hoy? Ya es la tercera vez. Tercera vez que entro y no hay nada. Dios. Me quiero ir. Quiero ir.
The ghost grandmother of the apartment building. A ghost grandmother is terrorizing an apartment building where neighbors are now requesting an exorcism. Security footage reveals a chilling scene. A security guard is seen talking to an elderly woman who asks to enter. He refuses, only to later realize that no one else saw the woman, nor did the camera capture any signs of her presence. His co-workers, mystified, ask him who he was speaking to, leading the guard to realize he was seemingly conversing with a spirit. Panicked, he fled, leaving residents to wonder if they were indeed haunted by this spectral grandmother. 3. A mother and daughter stalked by a ghostly child. On TikTok, a mother named Diana Estrada has shared her disturbing experience with what she believes is a child's ghost haunting her young daughter. One evening, as her daughter walked down the hall, she began speaking to someone unseen, calling out, "Hello, girl." When Diana asked her who she was speaking to, her daughter explained that she was conversing with a ghostly girl. Disturbed, Diana fled, leaving her daughter alone with the invisible playmate. Estrada claims that this spectral child has followed them from place to place, appearing in dreams, photos, and even playing or hitting her young daughter. Her TikTok followers are divided between those who believe her and those who think it's just the imagination of a little girl.
Ok, amigos, este es el famosísimo cuarto donde mi hija dice que se aparece la chamaquita esa en las miadas que... Ay, no, donde quiera que estés, mija, no, todo bien, tú sabes que se te quiere aquí en la cama. Ignoren el desmadre, pues es una niña de 2 años que, pues, no sabe mantener limpio. Y más si hay otra morrita fantasma, pues las dos hacen cochinero, la verdad. Pero bueno, amigos, ya les mostré el famosísimo cuarto. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Dónde?
Allí.
No estés diciendo mamadas, mija. La niña está atrás de mí, dijiste.
Sí.
No me asustes, mija. Buena onda.
La niña está allá.
¿Dónde? ¿Allá dónde? ¿Dónde está la niña? Ay, no, ni mija. Ay, no, mija, aquí te quedas tú. Aquí te quedas, estoy jugando tú con la chamaquita. Ay, hijo de su puta madre. Gente, le estoy soportando. Es que esta mocosita me dije que la niña está atrás de ti. No, hombre, no, yo me voy a ver cuánto. No, ¿qué?
Vete.
Yo no quiero ir ahí a ese pinche cuarto donde está la chamaquita esa. No, gente, es que no estoy soportando. Es una amiguita. ¿Está hermosa? Ay, ¿por qué le haces como que le agarras la mano? Ay, no. Ay, no. Uy, no estoy soportando. No soporto, gente. Esto es demasiado. No, mija, pues es que tú no te da miedo. Y los demonios y la verga, a mí sí. No da miedo, a mí me da un puto de culo, mija. No. Ay, no, Dios mío, Jesucristo. La sangre de Cristo tiene poder. Cualquier espectro que esté en la casa, váyase a chingar a su reputísima madre, la verga. Aquí no tiene unos pinches negocios. Póngale a su puta madre aquí en buen pedo, la neta. O voy a traer la pinche agua bendita, la... ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? ¿La puerta? ¿Quién está en la puerta?
El baño.
¿En el baño? La niña, ¿cuál niña, hija?
Aquí.
¿Te pegó ahí? ¿Qué te hizo la niña?
Aquí.
¿Te pegó ahí? ¿Y cómo es la niña?
Está mi cama de foto de la niña.
Ay, hijo de su puta madre. Ay, no digas esas cosas, mija. Está en tu cama, en tu cuarto de Adalí, en tu cuarto. ¿Y cómo es la niña? ¿Cuántos años tiene? ¿Cómo se llama?
Mi mamá, Muna.
Tiene 1 año. ¿Y está fea?
Sí.
Niña.
La niña es nieta.
Nada que verienta. Ay, Adalí. Ay, no, gente. Le pregunto más cosas. A ver, aquí les voy a dejar pues este TikTok para que me dejen preguntas para hacerle a Adalí. Porque ya tiene muchas respuestas. Ella sabe cosas. Oye, ¿y te da miedo la niña o no? ¿Mande?
¿Me amas?
Sí, mi amor, yo te amo. ¿Quién te dijo que no te amo? La niña.
Sí. Tú también me amas.
Ella también te dijo que me ama.
Sí.
Ay, no, gente, ya me quiero cambiar, Padre Nuestro que estás en el cielo. ¿A quién le dices hola, hija? ¿A quién le dices hola?
Hola, niña.
Ay, la niña, hijo de puta madre.
4. University ghost caught on camera moving furniture. At a university, security cameras have reportedly captured what students and faculty are now calling the university ghost. Footage shows an empty chair moving slightly, as if someone unseen were nudging it. In another video, a chair shifts outside, causing a nearby security guard to bolt from the scene. Many believe the building is haunted, as strange noises and unexplainable movements have persisted, prompting university workers to speculate on the ghostly figure's identity. 5. La Llorona caught on the road. A spine-tingling sighting on a dark road has reignited the legend of La Llorona, a woman who, according to folklore, roams desolate areas searching for her lost children. YouTube user Eder Olivas claims to have recorded an encounter on the Saltillo Torre N highway, capturing a fleeting figure that seems to race past his car. Describing his experience, Eder recalls seeing a woman alone in the road, her figure only visible for a few seconds, adding to the mystique of one of Mexico's most iconic ghost stories. A young man went to the cemetery and saw a ghost while he was walking through the graves. A young man visited the Chacarita Cemetery and discovered something terrifying while filming the encounter with a cat that was walking around the place. While trying to pet the animal, he captured a ghost a few meters from where he was. Through the account at Sebas Furlu, he shared the post on the platform. In the recording, the YouTuber could be seen happy in one of the cemetery's corridors for having found a black cat. Upon seeing him, he began calling him to pet him. It was at that moment that the camera captured a strange black human figure standing a few meters away from him. A young woman passed by the gate of a cemetery at night and discovered something terrifying looked clearly. A young woman experienced a paranormal situation while she was driving at night in her car. When she passed by the cemetery, she noticed a strange shadow staring at her. The young woman filmed the entire sequence and was able to capture the entity with her cell phone. Observe clearly the door of the cemetery. Tell me what it is, she wrote about the recording. After the chilling encounter with the paranormal figure, the driver sped off to escape the scene. A TikToker dreamed about her sister who had died, and the next day she discovered something terrifying. She shared the post on the platform through her at May. Angelucci account. I dreamed that my deceased sister was strangling me, and when I woke up, I found myself with bruises on my neck, she wrote about the recording. In the background, you could see the marks left by the ghost. Hours later, she claimed to have ordered an ice cream because she was sad, and when she received the change from the delivery, the note had the phrase "I miss you" written on it. Before going to sleep, she heard her dog barking, but she couldn't find it. They were coming from my mom's car and a strange shadow was seen on the seat, the TikToker added while recording the sequence. I worked up the courage and went to see, she said. At that moment, she opened the vehicle door and realized that her pet had entered the car alone.
Of her head. I'm that crazy, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so, huh? No. Well, she put her poodle one time in a microwave oven to eat it? Yeah, to eat it? Oh, no. No, 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 silly. To dry it. No, no, no. But it exploded. And they were both found dead. She must have been
Out of her head.
A woman cries when she sees the supposed soul of her deceased dog saying goodbye to her. The mysterious shadow appeared near the young woman, and she related it to her deceased pet. All this was recorded on a security camera. In the clip, which lasts almost a minute, a mysterious shadow can be seen approaching the young woman who is riding a motorcycle with another person. Suddenly, they stopped the vehicle and the alleged canine entity stood in front of them. All of this was recorded on a surveillance camera, where the supposed soul of the dog can be seen, in a way, saying goodbye to its owner for letting it reach its family and giving it all the love possible. "My precious Chubby, why didn't you wait a little longer for me? Mommy is devastated by your departure. Your sister is very sad without you. It's only been a few hours, but your absence is greatly felt," reads the description of the clip. 3. A mother and daughter stalked by a ghostly child. On TikTok, a mother named Diana Estrada has shared her disturbing experience with what she believes is a child's ghost haunting her young daughter. One evening, as her daughter walked down the hall, she began speaking to someone unseen, calling out, "Hello, girl." When Diana asked her who she was speaking to, her daughter explained that she was conversing with a ghostly girl. Disturbed, Diana fled, leaving her daughter alone with the invisible playmate. Estrada claims that this spectral child has followed them from place to place, appearing in dreams, photos, and even playing or hitting her young daughter. Her TikTok followers are divided between those who believe her and those who think it's just the imagination of a little girl.
Ok, amigos, este es el famosísimo cuarto donde mi hija dice que se aparece la chamaquita esa en las miadas que... Ay, no, donde quiera que estés, mija, no, todo bien, tú sabes que se te quiere aquí en la casa. Ignoren el desmadre, pues es una niña de 2 años que, pues, no sabe mantener limpio. Y más si hay otra morrita fantasma, pues las dos hacen cochinero, la verga. Pero bueno, amigos, ya les mostré el famosísimo cuarto. ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Está la niña allí.
¿Dónde?
Allí.
No estás diciendo mamadas, mija. La niña está atrás de mí, dijiste.
Sí.
No me asustes, mija. Buena onda.
La niña está allá.
¿Dónde? ¿Allá dónde? ¿Dónde está la niña? Ay, no, ni mija. Ay, no, mija, aquí te quedas tú. Aquí te quedas, estoy jugando tú con la chamaquita. Ay, hijo de su puta madre, no estoy la gente, le estoy soportando. Es que esta mocosita me dije que la niña está atrás de ti. No, hombre, no, yo me voy a ir al cuarto. No, verdaderamente. ¿Qué?
Vete.
Yo no quiero ir a ese pinche cuarto donde está la chamaquita esa.
Este es mi hito. Este es mi hito.
No, gente, es que no estoy soportando.
Amiguita, esta es mi amiguita.
Es una amiguita.
No, es una... ¿Cómo está ese amor?
¿Está hermosa? Ay, ¿por qué le haces como que le agarras la mano? Ay, no. Ay, no. Uy, no estoy soportando. No soporto, gente. Esto es demasiado. No, mija, pues es que tú no te da miedo y los demonios y la verga, a mí sí. No da miedo, a mí me da un puto de culo, mija. No. Ay, no, Dios mío, Jesucristo. La sangre de Cristo tiene poder. Cualquier espectro que esté en la casa, váyase a chingar a su reputísima madre, verga. Aquí no tiene unos pinches negocios. Póngale a su puta madre aquí en buen pedo, la neta. O voy a traer la pinche agua bendita, la... ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
La puta.
¿La puerta? ¿Quién está en la puerta?
El baño.
¿En el baño? La niña, ¿cuál niña, hija?
Aquí.
¿Te pegó ahí? ¿Qué te hizo la niña?
Aquí.
¿Te pegó ahí? ¿Y cómo es la niña?
Está mi cama de foto de la niña.
Ay, hijo de su puta madre. Ay, no me digas esas cosas, mija. Está en tu cama, en tu cuarto de Adalí, en tu cuarto. ¿Y cómo es la niña? ¿Cuántos años tiene? ¿Cómo se llama?
Mi mamá, una.
Tiene 1 año. ¿Y está fea?
Sí.
Niña.
La niña es calienta.
Nada que verienta. Ay, Adalí. Ay, no, gente. Le pregunto más cosas. A ver, aquí les voy a dejar, pues, este TikTok para que me dejen preguntas para hacerle a Dalí. Porque ya tiene muchas respuestas. Ella sabe cosas. Oye, ¿y te da miedo la niña o no? ¿Mande?
¿Me amas?
Sí, mi amor, yo te amo. ¿Quién te dijo que no te amo? La niña.
Sí. Tú también me amas.
Ella también te dijo que me ama.
Sí.
Ay, no, gente, ya me quiero cambiar al Padre Nuestro que estás en el cielo. ¿A quién le dices hola, hija? ¿A quién le dices hola?
Hola, niña.
¡Ay, la niña, hijo de puta madre!
4. University ghost caught on camera moving furniture. At a university, security cameras have reportedly captured what students and faculty are now calling the university ghost. Footage shows an empty chair moving slightly, as if someone unseen were nudging it. In another video, a chair shifts outside, causing a nearby security guard to bolt from the scene. Many believe the building is haunted, as strange noises and unexplainable movements have persisted, prompting university workers to speculate on the ghostly figure's identity. 5. La Llorona caught on the road. A spine-tingling sighting on a dark road has reignited the legend of La Llorona, a woman who, according to folklore, roams desolate areas searching for her lost children. YouTube user Eder Olivas claims to have recorded an encounter on the Saltillo Torre N highway, capturing a fleeting figure that seems to race past his car. Describing his experience, Eder recalls seeing a woman alone in the road, her figure only visible for a few seconds, adding to the mystique of one of Mexico's most iconic ghost stories. A young woman experienced a paranormal situation while she was driving at night in her car. When she passed by the cemetery, she noticed a strange shadow staring at her. The young woman filmed the entire sequence and was able to capture the entity with her cell phone. Observe clearly the door of the cemetery. Tell me what it is, she wrote about the recording. After the chilling encounter with the paranormal figure, the driver sped off to escape the scene. A TikToker dreamed about her sister who had died, and the next day she discovered something terrifying. She shared the post on the platform through her at May. Angelucci account. I dreamed that my deceased sister was strangling me, and when I woke up, I found myself with bruises on my neck, she wrote about the recording. In the background, you could see the marks left by the ghost. Hours later, she claimed to have ordered an ice cream because she was sad, and when she received the change from the delivery, the note had the phrase "I miss you" written on it. Before going to sleep, she heard her dog barking, but she couldn't find it. They were coming from my mom's car and a strange shadow was seen on the seat, the TikToker added while recording the sequence. I worked up the courage and went to see, she said. At that moment, she opened the vehicle door and realized that her pet had entered the car alone.
Of her head. Am that crazy? I don't think so. Oh, you don't think so, huh? No. Well, she put her poodle one time in a microwave oven to eat it? Yeah, to eat it? Oh, no. No, 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 silly. To dry it. But it exploded, and they were both found dead. She must have been out of her head.
A woman cries when she sees the supposed soul of her deceased dog saying goodbye to her. The mysterious shadow appeared near the young woman, and she related it to her deceased pet. All this was recorded on a security camera. In the clip, which lasts almost a minute, a mysterious shadow can be seen approaching the young woman who is riding a motorcycle with another person. Suddenly, they stopped the vehicle and the alleged canine entity stood in front of them. All of this was recorded on a surveillance camera, where the supposed soul of the dog can be seen, in a way, saying goodbye to its owner for letting it reach its family and giving it all the love possible. A young man went to the cemetery and saw a ghost while he was walking through the graves. A young man visited the Chacarita Cemetery and discovered something terrifying while filming the encounter with a cat that was walking around the place. While trying to pet the animal, he captured a ghost a few meters from where he was. Through the account at Sebas Furlu, he shared the post on the platform. In the recording, the YouTuber could be seen happy in one of the cemetery's corridors for having found a black cat. Upon seeing him, he began calling him to pet him. It was at that moment that the camera captured a strange black human figure standing a few meters away from him. A young woman passed by the gate of a cemetery at night and discovered something terrifying looked clearly. Girl greets ghosts in cemetery. Many claim that children and animals have the ability to perceive beings from another time and space. And this video seems to prove it. A video went viral on social media showing a girl visiting a cemetery, greeting and chatting with a non-existent being. In the video, the girl is seen waving her hand at what appears to be a person, and she approaches as if to greet him with a kiss.
What are you waving at, Les?
Bye. Bye. Yeah.
Ghost of a man caught walking in the middle of the street in Mexico. With the celebration of the Day of the Dead still recent, a video showing what appears to be a ghostly apparition has gone viral on social media. In the video, which lasts just a few minutes, the alleged man can be seen moving along the road. Everything seemed normal at first, even with his shadow reflected on the pavement. However, as he continued on his way, the man began to fade away, as if he were a ghost. The disturbing moment was captured by a security camera, just on the eve of the Day of the Dead celebrations in Mexico.
Santa Catarina en el antiguo FAMSA.
Imagine strolling past an abandoned store late at night, only to see a mysterious little girl appear out of nowhere, then vanish just as quickly. That's the chilling scene captured in a TikTok video by Carlos Garque in Nuevo León, Mexico, and it's left viewers buzzing. In the clip, the empty storefront sits silently as cars pass by until a girl in light clothing is seen drifting toward a corner of the building. Moments later, she vanishes into thin air. Naturally, TikTok exploded with reactions. Skeptics argued that maybe a homeless family had taken shelter inside the empty store. But Gark A wasn't convinced. He posted another video showing the building's back entrance, empty and undisturbed, with no sign of the mysterious girl or anyone else inside. The store, once a bustling department chain outlet, has been abandoned since it closed after the company's bankruptcy months ago. Watch carefully. What creature could that be? This went viral on social media, and many said that it had to be something man-made. It couldn't be real. Maybe a monkey or some other animal. What do you think it could possibly be? Imagine you come home late at night and come across a creature like this. It's enough to make your blood run cold. Don't forget to comment down below. Share this video with your friends on social networks. This is the Sandbox, and have a great nightmare. Son films his father lighting a campfire and notices something ghostly appearing behind his back.
And you?
What are you? Did you take it?
Not yet. It's still loading. Don't move.
Could it be a lens flare, or was it something supernatural? Let's take a closer look and you decide for yourself.
Mommy, a girl behind. And you?
What are you? Did you take it?
Not yet. It's still loading. Don't move.
Can you imagine walking past an abandoned store and seeing a little girl appear and disappear? Well, that's exactly what happened here. It shows a girl mysteriously disappearing inside an abandoned store in Nuevo León, Mexico. The video, posted on TikTok by user Carlos Garcia, shows the exterior of a seemingly unoccupied store as vehicles drive by on the street. At one point in the video, a girl dressed in light-colored clothing is seen walking towards a corner of the place. What is surprising is that, shortly after, the girl disappears without a trace. Users' reactions on TikTok have been mixed. Some were skeptical, suggesting that it could be a homeless family living in the abandoned building. However, the video's author uploaded another clip showing a back view of the location, claiming that the store was completely empty and there was no sign of the girl or anyone else inside. The store, closed several months ago after the bankruptcy of the department store chain, was the scene of this strange event. In the images, a girl with long black hair, wearing what appears to be a white dress, can be seen walking alone in the darkness inside the abandoned premises. What began as an intriguing scene became even more disconcerting when, suddenly, the minor disappears from the frame as a vehicle passes in front of the store window. Carlos Garcia, who recorded the video, expressed his astonishment and explained that he decided to film the girl because he found it unusual to see her alone late at night in an abandoned place. When the sudden disappearance occurred, Garcia stated that what he witnessed can only be explained as the appearance of a ghost in the municipality of Nuevo León. The video has caused a stir on TikTok, where users have left divided opinions. While some firmly believe that it is a paranormal phenomenon, others point out that the disappearance may have a technical explanation, such as an editing trick or a visual effect generated by the passing vehicle. In addition, some netizens suggest that there could be a hidden entrance, or an angle that prevented the camera from capturing the girl after the van momentarily covered her. This young man was presenting his AI facial recognition project remotely, until suddenly something paranormal happens. The system suddenly detected something that was very unexpected.
Dia akan menunjukkan bahwasanya saya sedang sedih. Sad. Terus saya lagi senang seperti ini, dia akan muncul di bawahnya jadi happy. Dan ketika saya marah, dia akan muncul di bawahnya angry. Dan juga ketika saya sedih seperti ini, dia akan menunjukkan bahwasanya saya sedang sedih. Sad.
A ghost girl is caught playing inside a cemetery. According to the video, which is just 11 seconds long, it was after 9 o'clock at night when a person recorded the moment in which a girl is seen playing inside the municipal cemetery. The strange thing is that it indicated that the cemetery closed at 6 in the afternoon, so it was practically impossible for a minor to be inside the building, much less playing. Although the video is not of the best quality, you can see a person jumping from one side to the other of the main hallway of the cemetery, as if it were a game he is playing. It is not yet known what it was, but internet users have divided opinions, between those who claim that it is a ghost girl who was simply playing and others who believe that she was the daughter of a worker, and other comments.
Any possible way that you could probably communicate? Oh my god. Oh shit. Nope, no, I'm done. Fuck that shit.
This is why you should always take Ouija and spirit boards very seriously. Many think it's a child's game, but maybe there is more to it.
Is there any possible way that you could probably communicate? Oh my god. Oh shit. Nope, no, I'm done. Fuck that shit.
Terrifying video of a little girl's ghost captured in a cemetery. A man has captured a disturbing video in a cemetery that has left thousands of TikTok users with their hair standing on end. It is the ghost of a little girl. The video begins with the man explaining that he was filming to document a nighttime stroll. As you move forward, strange noises are heard, but it is when the camera focuses on the tombstones that the situation becomes truly disturbing. In the background, a small figure suddenly appears, which has no shadow. The man, visibly shocked, dares to approach. However, in a chilling instant, the girl vanishes into the darkness.
La cara no se le ve. Es una niña y trae colitas. Aquí está, aquí está. Hola. No se le ve la cara. No se le ve la cara, literal. Está temblando, hijo de... Mira, se ve como si se moviera algo. A ver, espera. Ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está. Ahí está. No manches, no manches. Ven, espérame, no te vayas, para que no vayas con el señor malo. ¿Dónde está tu mamá? ¿Vamos a buscarla? No se le ve sombra, miren. Tengo la luz hacia ella. Y no se le ve sombra, no se le ve nada. ¿Ven? Ya puse el zoom. Por eso mejor me esperé a lo que ustedes me dijeran. Un señor malo dice. ¿Qué fue eso? Sácate la chinga. Perdón, a la fregada. Escuché aquí algo. No, sácate a bañar. No escuché algo feo. Dicen que es el ahogado.
A video of news anchor Vaishar Mateo's bear went viral on social media in which she was supposedly scared by a ghost. It shows the host along with her colleagues behind the cameras waiting to return to the air, when out of nowhere, the presenter jumped and then let out a scream explaining that she felt something strange on her back.
Muy oficialista hoy. Es el hoy. Es el que traes, güey. Yo así la fue hoy. Es el que traes, güey. Es para acostarle y todavía anda por aquí de cochino. Algo raro. Oficialista hoy. Es el.
Muchas gracias.
Feliz cumple, Claudia. Feliz cumple.
The first thing the host did was cover herself and adjust her skirt at a time when her colleagues did not understand what was happening.
Acostarle, está por aquí, güey.
¿Qué pasó, Maitare?
¿Cuál niña, güey? Es para acostarle y todavía anda por aquí de cochino.
Algo raro.
¿Qué tipo de pez es?
哇，它太亮了，
正口，
哇，
是个正口。
那，哇，它太亮了，
正口，
哇，
是个正口。
Could anyone identify this type of fish? Really very strange and mysterious the way it lights up and glows. The video was captured somewhere in China. No further details were given.
那，哇，它太亮了，
正口，
哇，
是个正口。
We have just been informed of these sightings of red lights in Brazil, something that has left local residents surprised.
Tem uma coisa, minha filha, você não quer comigo. Parece gigante. Ah, Doni. Mas hoje até tu, minha filha, tu e a estrela. Um negócio no céu, meu filho, tu tem medo daquele negócio. Quando você punha, tu tinha que entender. Você poderia subir. Olha agora que eu passei.
Ah, sabe o que é? Ah, pra cá aí, ó. História pra ir, o que é? Cadê? Vai embora, não tô. Lá vai na chutada, lá. Sim.
They appear in the sky and fly together at a uniform pace. They change direction and altitude, sometimes covering many miles across large distances with multiple sightings and videos captured. The question now is, what are those lights and how can explain this? This is what the security camera recorded. The man is being chased by the dogs down the street. He turns and fends one off, but others join in. That was when he just vanished. We zoomed in and enhanced, but the effect is the same. He is gone. Was he a ghost or some other kind of supernatural entity from the beginning? Was that why the dogs were up in a fit over him? What do you think about this? Take a good look at this video, where a camera captures a ghost child near a well. The way it moves and dissolves is chilling. Some say that it could be the restless spirit of a child who met it ended down in that well many years ago. Be careful not to watch it alone at night and in the dark. A security guard at school number 32 in Vladivostok says he has captured a specter or ghost roaming around the student locker area. This would have been recorded in the early morning by video surveillance cameras.
I'm gonna need you to step out so we can check the residence.
You think better than to do that to me.
The people at home heard something strange late at night and then went outside to investigate.
Su abuelita le dijo que son duendes o aluches.
They didn't see anything at first, but was sure that something was there. The uneasy feeling was there for sure, so they decided to capture this video. Pay attention to the highlighted area. They missed it at the time, but the camera did not. A small figure got caught hiding behind the pillar. She was trying to sleep, but a wicked presence just would not let her get any rest. The cameras captured what happened next. In a hospital, the patient felt something was wrong, but never noticed it until this photo was captured. Was this something naturally caused by nature, or could it have been abnormal? The internet needs answers on this one. security footage of a strange event that was captured at a pub. As the man passes by, the shelf behind him suddenly exploded. It literally blew up and sent shards of bottles falling to the ground.
Here we go. Here we go.
We see the man in shock, turning around to see what just had happened. The uploader suggests that this was a result of paranormal activity. Do you agree? A video from Brazil, from more than a decade ago. Comments are torn on this one, some saying that it was real. It was an actual paranormal event caught on camera at night and witnessed by these people.
Comprei nova aí. Vermelhinha e tal. Vocês nem esperaram pra festa aí, né, mano? Meu Deus do céu, que porra é essa, velho? Mano, eu vi alguma coisa aqui, Thiago. Tem alguma coisa que passou aqui, velho.
Velho.
Tô falando sério, cara. Tô falando sério. Vem aqui comigo, cara.
Tem nada aqui não.
Eu vi uma coisa assim, cara.
Tá louco, mano?
Maluco, maluco. Eu vou voltar a câmera. Eu vou voltar a câmera e você vai ver, velho. Eu vi alguma coisa aqui, Thiago. Tem alguma coisa que passou aqui, velho.
Velho.
Tô falando sério, cara. Tô falando sério. Vem aqui comigo, cara.
Tem nada aqui não.
Eu vi uma coisa assim, cara.
Tá louco, mano?
She was trying to sleep, but this happened. Take a close look. What kind of creature could this possibly be?
Video posted online stating, "I found this under my son's bed. A strange, clear, jelly-like creature is being pushed away by a broom. The question is, what is that? Have you ever seen anything like this before? If you know what that was, please tell us in the comments below." New occupants of this home can't figure out why the music is still coming out of these outdoor speakers when the old tenant has passed. The video is truly creepy and something that will unsettle you.
I don't know what it's connected to. Jane's tablet is dead, so it shouldn't be doing anything. I don't know how long this has been coming out of our speakers. I don't know what it's connected to. Jane's tablet is dead, so it shouldn't be doing anything.
Can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night and being confronted by this? What would be your next move after that? Things like this always happens at hospitals. Pay attention to a black shadow figure that appears on a camera. It is definitely not a person. The people around keep walking and are able to walk right through it. Was it a ghost, the shadow of death, or another lost soul? All of these are theories floating around about this bizarre capture.
Baby, wake up, wake up, wake up, something just open the door. Aren't you waking up? Baby, wake up, wake up! Baby. Wake up, wake up! What the fuck? Baby! Wake up! Why the fuck are you awake? Are you okay? What the fuck?
If ever there was a nightmare scenario, this would be it. Imagine for a minute waking up alone and in the dark on a plane. How did this happen?
This airline passenger says she fell asleep during a flight and woke up to find herself totally alone at midnight on the cold, locked-up plane.
It was completely pitch black. I thought, this is a nightmare, this is not happening.
Tiffany O'Brien says she was full-on panicking on the plane, which was parked far from the terminals. When she realized she was trapped on board, she texted a friend, "I just woke up alone in plane, OMG." The friend replied, "What? Nobody woke you up? Can you get off?" Tiffany texted back, "No, the door shut, OMG. I'm stuck by myself, alone on plane." Tiffany says there was no power on the empty plane, so she couldn't charge her phone. She fumbled around in the pitch dark and made her way to the front of the aircraft and actually entered the cockpit.
I'm so scared that I'm going to touch something that's wrong, but I knew I had to do something, and I found the flashlight, and I was so happy. That was like the best moment ever.
Tiffany says she got the cabin door open and used the flashlight to signal a baggage handler on the tarmac. Now the incident on board an Air Canada plane at Toronto's International Airport is raising serious security concern.
Was taken this week on the most recent tour. Also taken by a professional photographer with his camera. Now at first, I didn't notice anything wrong with this photo, right? It's just a person who's walking in front of the statue and it's got a bit blurry. Except that's not a person. The man took a photo of the statue with nobody in the room. This is not a person. This is nobody on the tour. Okay, here is an enhanced image of the photograph before, and you can see that this is not a solid, or this was not a human that was in the room. Nobody on the tour was wearing a hat. Nobody was wearing a kind of coat like that. This is not a reflection of anybody. It's not a reflection of the statue, because I don't see how that matches or would even do that. Oh, can someone explain what is going on? Now, I didn't believe in ghosts. I've never personally experienced like a ghostly supernatural experience, so I had no frame of reference. However, one of the Egyptologists that was on the group, when she saw this photo, she pointed out that this weird person here looks a hell of a lot like this Egyptian dude. Like, it's the same clothes, it's the same hat. What?
Late at night, when everything is still and quiet, strange things can happen. So many things can't be explained, but this video might make you wonder. Just when you think you're alone, the camera catches something unexpected. Ever feel like someone's watching you? These might confirm it. Vosebum siat? Sammy here. It's all fine until something moves on its own. In the darkness, some secrets refuse to stay hidden. Keep the lights on for this one if you dare. Used when it feels safe, something strange happens again. Did you see that? Or was it just a shadow playing tricks? Not everything is what it seems, especially when the paranormal is involved. One moment, you're alone. The next, maybe not. This is the kind of thing that keeps you awake, questioning what's real. They say cameras don't lie, but after this, you might think twice. That whisper you heard? Let's hope it was just the wind. Or was it? The scariest part? This place wasn't even supposed to be haunted. Sometimes, the most terrifying things are the ones you never see coming. When lights flicker or the room feels colder, you start to wonder if you're really alone. Cameras often catch what the eyes miss, shadows, strange movements, or moments that make your heart race. Is it just the wind, or did you hear a whisper? The line between our world and the unknown is thinner than we think, and sometimes, it lifts just enough to show us a glimpse of what's beyond. Every creak, every gust of wind feels eerie when there's a chance it's not natural. You tell yourself it's nothing, but deep down, you know better. There is a reason people warn against messing with the unknown. Once you open that door, it might never close. The feeling of being watched grows stronger with each strange moment caught on tape. Shadows seem darker, and silence feels heavy, like the air itself is alive. Then, suddenly, something happens, a door moves, a figure appears, or a voice echoes. The camera sees it all, but it can't protect you. Do you really want to know what's out there? Late at night, when the world sleeps, the spirits wake. You can try to explain it away, but some things don't have a logical answer. A shadow moves, a face flickers in the mirror, or something brushes your skin. It's a fear that digs deep, leaving you wondering if you'll ever feel safe again. The worst part? No one believes you until they see it too. The night holds more than darkness, it's a time when the boundaries between the living and the dead blur. Maybe it's just the house settling, or maybe it's not. Every time the camera rolls, you half expect to see something unexplainable, a shadow, a slammed door, or a whisper from nowhere. That creeping dread? It's real. You're not alone, even when it seems like you are. When you explore the paranormal, you're taking a risk. Flickering lights, strange sounds, and cold spots aren't just random, they're warnings. But curiosity pulls you forward, even when everything inside tells you to stop. You keep going, hoping to capture proof of the unknown. But some things are better left unseen. Once you notice them, they notice you back, and they don't forget. The scariest part isn't always what you see, it's what you can't see. The camera moves through an empty room, and at first, nothing seems unusual. Then, a shadow flickers, a figure appears for a moment, and it's gone. But the memory stays, haunting you. Every noise or unexplained movement takes you back, and the fear grows. Deep down, you know something is out there, waiting. Some places are haunted, their walls holding on to memories and spirits that won't leave. If you stumble into one, you'll know. Doors slam, cold winds brush past, and you feel as watching you. The camera captures it all, glimpses of another world breaking through. The proof is undeniable and terrifying. These experiences stay with you, long after the lights are back on. What you saw and felt replays in your mind. You tell yourself it's just your imagination, but you know better. The paranormal isn't just a story, it's real, and it's closer than you think. So the next time you hear a noise or feel a chill, remember you're not alone. Something is watching, waiting. Are you ready to find out what it is? When you start digging into the unknown, you open yourself up to things you can't fully understand. It begins with small, almost unnoticeable events, a faint knock, a shadow darting just out of view. But soon, these moments escalate. The noises grow louder, the shadows linger longer,